Welcome to adv.photos. Right, today's video. As you may have been aware, Photokina has been on and they've had some major releases from some of the major camera manufacturers, so I thought I'd just put my 2 cents in, not much. We've had Canon, Nikon, Panasonic and of course Fuji as well. We'll start with the Canon EOS R. Bit disappointed but not surprised from Canon, I have to say. To me the EOS R is probably a 6D Mark III really. It's sort of the base level I think for their mirrorless full frame range. I think they will introduce 1 or 2 more higher end versions in the next 6 to 12 months. One will be possibly a mirrorless equivalent of the 1DX, and the other will be a high megapixel high-end mirrorless version, probably better than the 5D Mark IV. Now I think Canon have actually been quite savvy in this respect of only releasing 1 camera instead of 2 like Nikon did. By testing the waters with this one sort of base level camera, as I think a lot of people would put it, seeing how the market reacts will give them a clue as to how to better it with the next version or the higher end version or versions. So I think Canon will do better. It's going to take them a while to catch up with Sony, I think. I was very disappointed actually with that it doesn't take full EF lenses straight off the bat. They could have kept the flange the same, and just looking at the size of the body it's not that different anyway. It's just a tiny bit thinner, that's all. So yeah, they could have done that and that would have been, wow, they would have been so much nearer Sony. And the whole one memory card slot thing, oh god, just wish people would stop going on about that. Yes, I know it's only got 1 card slot, so what? So that's my 2 cents on that one. Now the Nikon Z6 and Z7, I think Nikon made a mistake introducing both of them at the same time. I think they should have just introduced the Z6 like Canon have introduced their EOS R. So it's the base level, and the better version would be along within 6 to 12 months like I think Canon will do. But they chose to dump them both on at the same time, and they all have their shortcomings, both cameras do, but you know, what else can you say? Now Panasonic and there was it Triangle Alliance or some bizarre thing with Sigma and I've forgotten the name of the camera manufacturer at the moment. Oh, Leica, that's it, yeah. I don't know how that's going to go. I mean, they brought in a full frame, their first full frame mirrorless camera, and the fact that there isn't loads of videos saying how rubbish they are and so forth on YouTube says a lot. Obviously the cameras, oh sorry, camera, no there are 2 cameras, will be their first foray into full frame, so I'll have to wait and see how they go. Now we move on to Fujifilm, and I'm actually filming this on my Fujifilm X-T3, which I've had since the end of September. It is a wonderful camera, I have to say. We'll have to see just how wonderful. I'm doing a separate video on that later. They've also introduced Fuji also introduced the medium format rangefinder camera, which reminds me so much of their medium format rangefinder film cameras. They're just so wonderful. Well, there's not much else to say really. We'll roll on 2019 and see what that has in store. Sony didn't release anything, so hoping they do next year. Right, that's it.